Hello everyone, this is Saber,
And all hail Thrall.
bringing you some Sonic the
3 and Knuckles. Sorry.
Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles.
Yeah, we were talking about wanting to play this game when we were doing the Castlevania playthrough. And for this playthrough, we are going to be doing...
Oops, I forgot I gotta press start to do these things.
Yeah, I would trip me up whenever I play too. But yeah, we were going to do 2 playthroughs of this game. One as Sonic and one as Knuckles.
And I'm gonna be playing as Sonic.
And I'll be playing as Knuckles. And because Knuckles is hard mode, that's going to be fun. But, I mean, it's going to be fun, but like, you'll probably see me losing a lot more lives than Saber does.
Well, let's start the adventure then.
Indeed.
We're gonna keep these segments shorter, since it's just zones and... yeah.
So, we start off from the ending of Sonic 2. Sonic already has the Chaos Emeralds. He's traveling to the floating island, and whoa!
You take them away from me, you punk.
That's because they're my emeralds, you thief. Eggman told me that you were a bad guy, and you are trying to abuse the emeralds.
Hey look, okay, I'm not the abusive one in the relationship. Those emeralds just need to... I don't know.
But yeah, that's the basic plot of this game. Eggman spoke to Knuckles and told him that Sonic was bad and is trying to steal the emeralds.
And Knuckles being gullible, that's what he's gonna do.
Well, at least for this game, it's justified. Anyway, these are my favorite bonus stages in the whole series right here.
Yeah, these ones are really cool.
This is the only bonus stages I'm actually good at in this series. I'm terrible at that weird, like, rotatey thing from Sonic 1, and I'm god-awful at the half-pipe from Sonic 2.
Yeah, these are the ones that I'm any good at, too. I can't do the ones on Sonic 2, or
okay, I'm kind of
Sonic
decent.
1.
I'm a little decent at the weird, like, 3D ones from Sonic CD, but not nearly.
Those ones get hard due to a depth perception problem. At least to me.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway... At least it's justified for Knuckles believing Eggman in this game because it's the first time he met him.
Yeah.
But in every other game where he fools Knuckles, there's no excuse. But yeah, I don't have a huge history with Sonic the Hedgehog. Saber does. Nice. Saber has played through all the Sonic, like all the classic Sonic games from childhood. The only game that I had in the series when I was a kid was Sonic 2.
And you see, and funny you said, because Sonic 2 was the one that I didn't have until a lot later.
And then when I got the Mega Collection on GameCube, I played the other 2 games. And funny story, I might save it for when I get to when we get to the next zone, just because it's relevant to that. But
yeah, I originally had the Sonic Mega Collection Plus for PS2. Then my PS2 stopped working, so I had to get Sonic Mega Collection for the GameCube instead.
That's fine. There's still the only thing you're missing out of Sonic Mega Collection Plus is
those Game
Gear
games.
The Game Gear games, yeah.
Yeah, but I really like those ones.
That's okay. The Sonic Gems Collection has all the Game Gear games that are worth playing on there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what are you missing from Mega Collection Plus? Sonic Blast?
I did play Sonic Blast, and the other one that was on it.
Which isn't very good, so...
No, but I still did it. Okay, that was weird.
I still think the best of the Game Gear games is Tails Adventure. But anyway, back to this game. This game is what... Wow, you actually... Oh, you're not gonna go that way yet?
Not yet.
Okay. This game is one of the few Sonic games that doesn't start you off in a grassy field area as a first zone.
Yeah,
Instead, it puts you in a tropical jungle, which I like.
Yeah, I really like this zone.
I mean, Sonic and Knuckles, if you count Sonic and Knuckles, it's really the second half of this game, but yeah, most of the other Sonic games start you off in some kind of variation of grassy field zone. Green Hill, Emerald Hill. Nice. I actually never knew how you were supposed to get that one. I guess that's how.
Mm-hmm. Gotta pick up some speed from that.
This is also the first game that had mini-bosses in it.
And act transitions, too.
And act transitions.
You can't kill him. It's not yet. Oh, look, there are the ones in the background.
Huh.
Another stupid thing torched Angel Island.
Yep. Speaking of Angel Island, I always was confused about the name of this zone. Like, I was under the impression that Angel Island was the name of the entire island. But then I've seen, like, different sources on how you missed it.
I didn't miss it. The ring decided to vanish. There we go.
Oh. I thought it was gone permanently.
No.
I always thought that if you missed it and it vanished, it was gone permanently and you had to move on.
No, not at all. They shrink when you move away from them.
Okay. Well, I'm learning things. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. I've seen different sources say different things. I've seen some sources where it says the island that this game takes place on is called Angel Island, just like this first zone.
That's what I thought.
I've also heard that Angel Island is just the name of the first zone, and the island is called the Floating Island.
I've also heard that too. I don't like Angel Island is a floating island. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that and figure out if the whole island is called Angel Island or.
I need to know that too because actually I don't know. I didn't pay too much attention to that little detail.
Yeah, but this is a classic Sonic game. The story isn't the biggest focus.
Not at all.
Sonic 3 and Knuckles has the most story out of the classic games, which is kind of nice. I like the whole, and they don't like drown you in cutscene like dialogue boxes or whatever. They just show they show the story through the gameplay, and that's kind of nice.
And they don't really need to say anything. You kind of know what's going on.
For the most part.
Yeah.
There are some cutscenes where it's a bit confusing on what's going on, but.
It's like an emerald as long as. Oh, okay, there we go. I was gonna say I'm gonna get lost in this stage.
I'm actually pretty good at the first set of special stages now. It's the Super Emerald ones that trip me up.
Those ones are fixed.
Well, they're fixed in the sense that like they're always the same, but they're also really awful hard unless you know what you're doing.
One of them, I needed you to give me directions because the one with the springs and the box like layout, I hated that one.
I see.
It was the only one that I could never do. I'm like, ugh.
Also, you see the game is kind of screwing up here a little bit, and well, not screwing up. It's supposed to do this, but if you leave Act 1 after it's been torched and then go to the special stage and come back, it plays the Act 2 music instead for some reason.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
There's a little interesting thing too. There are some bits of music that got changed because originally Sonic 3 and Knuckles was released as two separate cartridges. Because the game had to be Christmas rushed to meet a deadline, and half of the game had to be cut.
There's that mini boss from earlier.
Yep, and
this lava shell here makes me immune to it, which reminds me, Sonic 3 also introduced elemental shields to the game too.
Yeah, what's it called?
Wow. Wow.
But yeah, Sonic 3 and Knuckles was originally Sonic 3 and then Sonic and Knuckles. And Sonic 3 was basically just the first half of this game up to Launch Base Zone, I want to say.
Yeah, it's Launch Base Zone. And also, Sonic and Knuckles was also a lock-on cartridge.
Yes, so that unlocked the rest of this game, but you could also attach it to Sonic 2 and get to play as Knuckles in Sonic 2.
That was really interesting, and it also gets some, like, super irritating at the very end of the game.
Well, yeah, because the game wasn't designed for Knuckles in mind, unlike this game.
No, not at all.
And then you could also, if you tried to lock it to any other game, you would get this minigame instead.
Yes, I do like this minigame a lot.
And it's called Blue Sphere.
It was originally called Blue Balls, but Sega couldn't do that after they figured out what it was in English.
Is that seriously?
Yes.
That really true?
Yes, it is.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we dodged a bullet there. But yeah, as I was saying, the big thing that's there are some minor changes between Sonic 3 Unpaired and Sonic 3 and Knuckles. The big one is some of the musical tracks have changed. Most of them are just random, like stuff like the title screen and weird, like the jingles that play when you're invincible and stuff like that.
mini-boss song is also different, too.
Yes, but the reason for that is the original mini-boss song was a lot more, for lack of a better word, funky or my point is, I say that Michael Jackson because Michael Jackson originally did the music work for this game.
But due to what happened at the time, they decided to leave him out of the credits.
And he pulled away from the game, and all of his influence was, or most of it at any rate, was scrubbed away from the game. So that's why you have tracks like the mini-boss theme, Knuckles' theme, stuff like that, all changed for Sonic and Knuckles. And then, by extension, Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Yeah, he did a damn good job with the music, though.
At least the half that he worked on. But anyway, now you will notice that Angel Island is now flooded. And this is going to start showing, when we get to the Knuckles playthrough, this is going to start showing some of the differences between the Sonic...
Oh...
What happened there?
It was on fire, so the rope the vine that I was on kind of broke.
That's funny.
Yep.
Yeah. This is gonna start showing the differences between the Sonic playthrough and the Knuckles playthrough. It's not just, oh, you're playing as Sonic and oh, you're playing as Knuckles.
Yeah, there are a lot of differences. The difference, one of the prime differences between Sonic and Knuckles is Knuckles has lower jump height. Doesn't sound like a big deal, but it really is.
There's also the fact that Knuckles can get into places that Sonic can't, either by his gliding or his sheer strength.
Knuckles likes to do the thing and punch walls. And I'm going to deflood the island.
Yeah, you're probably going to be wondering why the island is flooded. I like how the shield can reflect projectiles. But anyway, why the island is flooding. But should I mention it, or would it be explained at the end of the game, or what should we say?
I'm not even sure what you want to explain.
Why Knuckles is trying to get the Chaos Emeralds from us. I think we already explained. Anyway,
well, they belong to him. You said that.
They belong to him, yes. But they're also keeping the island afloat.
Oh yeah, there's that. So
that's why the island is floating in midair. Without the Chaos Emeralds, the island is going to fall back into the ocean, and that's why that bottom part of Angel Island is flooded, because that's the ocean retaking the island.
Yep, that's mainly why. So I have to drain it out, or I think maybe I'm slightly floating as I hit that switch. I don't know.
I'm not entirely sure, but it's a cool little thing. And also, a little bit of trivia here. Only the Sonic 3 portions of the game have water sections. There are no water levels in Sonic and Knuckles.
Yes, which is weird.
At all.
That also means that there are no bubble shields to be found either.
Every single, except in the Knuckles playthrough, every single Sonic 3 stage has water in it somewhere, and nowhere in Sonic and Knuckles.
Yep, I found that really odd when I first played the Sonic and Knuckles. I mean, I wasn't complaining, but I really enjoyed.
I'm not complaining because I hate water levels generally. The next level is generally going to be an exception to that, but
yeah, honestly, if you ask me, like probably one of the better water levels in gaming. Period. Hydro City, Hydrocity, however how you want to say it.
I say Hydro City, but anyway, we can get to that. We can get to that when we get to Hydro City Zone. We're on Angel Island right now. Angel Island, I feel, is a fantastic starting zone for this game because, like I said, it breaks the mold of grassy field zone number 5002.
It also does a good job of introducing all the new things that's in the game too, in a way that's not dangerous and crippling.
Yeah. And we get to see the things like the act transitions and the mini bosses.
Shit.
I was wondering I went a little bit too far there.
It's okay.
Well, we were bound to miss a special stage at some point.
I'll still get the emeralds early.
Yep. You've got three emeralds in the first zone, so.
Yeah, I figured I was gonna screw up specifically that stage. I'm like, this is not gonna go well for me.
I don't usually have problems with that stage, but that's fine. Oh yeah, and if you have a shield that's not a water shield, and you
Go
go
away.
in water, you lose the shield. The shield. Well, the thing is, Sonic has a move in this game.
The Insta Shield.
The Insta Shield. That's
Oh,
oh, that's just evil.
Well, I was backtracking.
Anyway, Sonic has a move in this game called the Insta Shield,
And you don't get it.
and well, Knuckles can fly, so that's the trade-off. Sonic can also use the Insta Shield button
That was weird.
to use special powers given to him by his elemental shields. All of the 3 elemental shields have a different special power.
I used one of them earlier when I got the bubble shield. I did a bounce.
The bubble shield makes you shoot down and do a sort of ground bounce, like.
Yep.
You gonna demonstrate it? Like that. The lightning shield. Oh yeah, and the water shield also makes it so you can breathe underwater.
Which is actually really handy.
I really enjoy it. That's actually what I use the bubble shield more mostly. Then we have the lightning shield, which attracts rings to you.
And you can double jump with it, which I also did earlier.
The fire shield burns wooden platforms. Makes
No,
you immune
no,
to
it doesn't. That wasn't a thing yet.
I could have sworn that
No.
it burns the. No, it burns. Okay, it burns them in Sonic Mania. Never mind.
Yeah, Burns in Sonic Mania, not this one.
Yeah, but you're immune to fire, and you can do that weird dash.
Yep, I did. I got the lava shield for the first mini boss, so it couldn't hurt me. And I'm also going to keep it for the boss too, since he also can't harm me unless I do something really stupid. So, fun fact: if you're playing with Tails in this act, something weird happens, and he's stuck in the back of the screen, getting hit by literally all of the bombs. I don't know why that happens. It just does.
The game isn't. Well, I mean, I can't really say it's not made with him in mind because it is made with him in mind.
And
I've actually had trouble with this boss before.
And see what I did there, I used the special lava shield attack to recoil back onto the stage so the bridge wouldn't burn and kill me.
Oh, and does that mean you're immune to those attacks because you have the fire shield?
Yep, precisely.
Nice. And we have reached the end of the zone.
Yep, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it in the middle of the chat here, and then I'm going to end the episode. Yeah. Alright, so then thank you so much for watching. We're going to bring you some more Sonic 3 and Knuckles after this.
This has been
Fan of Saber.
And All Hail Thrall.
Thanks for watching.